Hey YouTubers, Grimmy Dragon here, and once again it's review time. And we're going back to Unite Warriors, back to Computron with part 5 of this little marathon as we look at Strafe, who is actually the one that features a mold we never seen before. This is actually a retool of Blastoff, who, like the Unite Warriors Blastoff, who was the shuttle, who never seen a US release. We got the plain version, so yeah, this is quite exciting. Brand new mold. So obviously we got the hand foot gun, and since it was a newly made mold, we get a newly made hand foot gun, which is really nice looking. Got two lasers and what looks like a missile launcher. So that's pretty cool. But, it is what it is. We also got his smaller gun, which you can put where I had the hand-foot gun if you want, or there's plenty of pegs on there. I mean, you got 5 peg holes on the back of this thing. 2 more if you take these off. And yeah, they are removable. You can put them on the sides here if you want. Give them a little bit of a wider wingspan. That actually looks pretty cool. Maybe I'll display them like that instead. But it works. Either way you do it, it works. So there's plenty to do. You got the 2 guns at the front, and unlike the Hasbro version, which was an air raid retool, these come off. They don't come off of the Hasbro version. A little tricky to get back on from this angle. There we go. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Paint's great. You got the red and white, got a nice Autobot badge right there. And the right on the wings is actually painted on. You can tell by the hinges here that it's just white plastic with red paint on it. That's pretty cool. You got some thrusters. You got some more thrusters. And this looks like an unmanned drone. And that's pretty cool. But yeah, lots and lots of cool details on this one. I do like it. I do like it quite a bit. Now, I don't have the US version of Computron, but I do have Air Raid, so we can at least compare him to what would become the US Scattershot. Strafe, sorry. Got him mixed up again. But yeah, this is what the US Strafe is retooled from. Quite honestly, I'm glad I got this version instead. But, it's time we got him into robot mode, see how he looks there. Okay, so now that we have Strafe in his robot mode, he is looking so good. And this is quite a nice mold. I do like it. Really makes me want to get that Unite Warriors Bruticus set now because of the Blastoff mold included. So, yeah, this is making a big impact for me. But anyway, on to Strafe himself. He's looking quite nice. I'll get a little bit of a close-up here on the chest and the head. You can see he has a really nice head sculpt. Love those eyes. That looks great. And, you know, he goes so well with the others. I do like the dual badges on his chest. It looks like almost like it came straight from the cartoon, so that is perfect. You got the wings on the shoulders, looking pretty good. Now they can actually fold back if you want them to, but I'm not sure why you'd want them to in this form. And with those cannons on his back, you can actually rotate them down if you'd want to. Give him a cleaner shoulder line. Or you could just take them off. You know, they're quite easily removable. And hey, you got options to just pop them right on his fists, just like Nose Cone or Rook, because he has that same feature, which is awesome. I do like that. So we'll just zoom out there. So he can actually hold and fire all his weapons at once, which is pretty cool. I do like that. You may remember I put these fins on his arms in vehicle mode, and they ended up right here. Now if you just keep them where they originally are, they'll be on the shins, which is fine. You know, they work just fine there. I do either way. I think they work great. You know, but they're just on the shins in robot mode by default. But since they are just on the same 5mm ports as any other weapon, even though they're not technically weapons, they can be. They'll work with any port you want to put them on. Heck, you could put them on the guns if you want. That's pretty cool. Articulation wise, he's got a ball jointed head, ball jointed shoulders, bicep swivel, like full curl in the elbows. No wrist though, no need for them right now, I guess. He does have a waist swivel, but it tends to like detent itself in center place, so it's going to be hard to use. You got ball jointed hips, thigh swivel, 90-degree at the knee, toes can move forward quite a little bit, and you got ankle pivots. So very posable. Kind of a shame that the elbows, like the waist is so limited by that detent, but it's still usable. It's just very tough. Now, since he does have that feature where you can plug weapons into his fists, that means just like Nose Cone and Rook, you can give them Hulk hands. Strafe smash! But yeah, that's pretty cool. And for Strafe, that kind of works because he's one of those very gung-ho, very get into a fight kind of guys. Hit him fast, hit him hard, as he said in one episode. So, yeah. Really nice. Now, the US version of Strafe, the Combiner Wars one, which I never got, unfortunately, actually was retooled from Air Raid here. And you could tell there's quite a difference between the molds. I definitely like the Takara version of this So much more because, while this mold is great, this one has more tricks, and I do like it. But anyway, I guess it's time to call it quits on the individual team members. Let's just get the boys together for one little group shot here. Get Strafe his guns back. Oh, yeah, one last feature I almost forgot. Since these got the pegs in the top, you can actually combine one of the guns if you'd prefer to do it like that. And they fit in his hands normally as well. So you don't have to put them in the combiner peg, in the fist holes. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, as a team, these guys look pretty good. Really am happy to have them. But we got to get these guys put together. So tune in next time as we look at Computron himself and quickly go over that. But until then, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, let me know what you think. And I will see you next time. So until then, goodbye out there. Whatever you are.